Hey bub, don't forget to subscribe to the channel.
Welcome back to the X-Centric Collector channel. I'm Talent the X-Centric Collector, and today we're going to be covering Wolfsbane from the Zabu BAF wave. Let's get into it.
Cerebro Online.
Cerebro, pull up file Wolfsbane Zabu BAF wave 2024.
Accessing file. Wolfsbane Zabu Build-A-Figure Wave 2024. Retail price $24.99. Aftermarket price high $34.98. Low $18. Accessories: alternate hands, torso Zabu Build-A-Figure piece.
This is another example of a figure that we have been needing for a long time. We did get a Wolfsbane in our New Mutants uniform via the Walgreens exclusive Danny Moonstar that came with alternate heads of Karma and Wolfsbane. But let's be honest, everyone wanted the X Factor version, so she is a very welcomed addition. The packaging on this is another great windowed package with beautiful artwork on the sides and back. There's a blurb on the back as well that reads, "A member of the New Mutants, Wolfsbane trains with Professor X to master her powers of lycanthropy. She only came with an alternate pair of fisted hands, and the largest BAF piece of Zabu being the body." There's not much else to say about this other than the fact that I really wish they had given her an alternate head and maybe an extra pair of alternate hands, but I'm just happy to have a Wolfsbane in this outfit. Let's take a closer look at Wolfsbane out of the package. This is one of the most anticipated figures for a lot of X-Men collectors. This is Wolfsbane in hand. She looks great. The look is fantastic. We got a Wolfsbane. It came as Danny Moonstar, but it was also Karma and Wolfsbane. This is a much better look. She's also in her X Factor outfit, which is what everybody really wanted. She is pinless, double jointed elbows, double jointed knees. So yeah, lots of range on the legs and the arms. Head can look about that far up and far down. I will tell you this, I knew this just from looking at the pictures. Her articulation is not great. I mean, these are good. And she's got the upper thigh cut, no boot swivel. She's got these tiny little feet and no peg holes, which is crazy because on tiny little feet like this, she's a hard one to stand. And if you want to get her into some like jumping poses, you're definitely going to need a flight stand. And to be honest with you, she is a flight stand figure. You're going to want her like, you know, jumping out at somebody. But if you want her just standing up, you know, you're gonna have a hard time with it. You're probably gonna need to use one of those clamps, you know, the one stand clamps around like that. But, you know, I'm just happy to have a Wolfsbane to go with my X Factor team, because this completes the team for me. The only other thing they could do is give us a Valerie Cooper, but yeah, good luck with that. Took forever just to get her. Yeah, she looks good. Biggest complaint is the articulation. Otherwise, you know, she's pinless. The fur texture on her is fabulous. They could probably reuse parts from this to make us a feral to complete X-Force. That would be great. But it took forever just to get this. Hopefully they won't wait too much longer to give us a feral. Let's do a little deeper dive into who Wolfsbane is.
Wolfsbane, first appearance, The New Mutants number 11, 1982, created by Chris Claremont, writer, Bob McLeod, artist.
Wolfsbane first appeared in The New Mutants number 11 and was created by Chris Claremont and Bob McLeod.
And of course she was a creation of Claremont. The man was a genius. Born Rain Sinclair, a Scottish mutant born in the Highlands of Ullapool, she was actually delivered by Moira McTaggart, a former love interest of Xavier and longtime ally of the X-Men who just so happened to be living in the area. Rain's mother, who was a lady of the night, died during childbirth, and her father was a Presbyterian minister who raised her as an orphan so as not to reveal that she was a child from an illicit relationship. At an early age, her mutant powers manifest, and she turned into a werewolf-like being, even transforming into a full wolf at times. She was revealed to be a mutant at that time, and an angry mob came to burn her at the stake. But she was later rescued and adopted by Moira McTaggart. Sometime after that, she is recruited by Professor X to become a student at his school for gifted youngsters. There, she joined a new team of mutants. And it was in joining this team that she finally felt like she belonged, and formed bonds with several of her teammates, including her best friend Danny, and a boy she had a crush on named Sam, aka Cannonball. Many years later, she found herself being experimented on by scientists that genetically engineer mutant slaves in the nation of Genosha. Subsequently, she is manipulated by the Shadow King into joining X-Factor, a government special ops mutant team, which is actually probably one of the best things to happen to her. During her time on the team, she stays in half-wolf form, because turning completely back to human form caused her to revert to the slave programming that the Genosians had created for her. She is eventually able to break the programming and can transform between human, half-wolf, or full wolf forms. Turning into a wolf is a crazy power. Let's look more into her powers and abilities.
Powers and abilities: lycanthropy, enhanced size, superhuman durability, enhanced strength, enhanced speed, enhanced reflexes, enhanced vision, hyperkeen senses, claws and fangs, regenerative healing factor.
Wolfsbane's main power is lycanthropy, which is basically the ability to transform into a non-human animal, in her case, a wolf. Because of this, she is granted enhanced size in her half-wolf, half-human form, as well as superhuman durability, strength, speed, reflexes, vision, and hyper-keen senses. She also grows razor-sharp claws and fangs, as well as possessing a regenerative healing factor. Although she can take on the full form of a wolf, there are drawbacks to the wolf form. As a wolf, she cannot speak, and she's prone to wild behavior. So she often transforms into her half-wolf form, which is perhaps her most deadly form. Let's take a closer look at where she ranks on the grid. Cerebro, please pull up the power grid.
Accessing power grid. Analyzing subject.
You can find these grids on marvel.fandom.com or on the backs of various Marvel trading cards. Our first category is strength. She's at a 3, athletic strength. Although there are humans that are stronger, she is naturally stronger than most people while in her lichened form. Next up is intelligence. She's at a 2, normal human intelligence. Nothing in her power set grants her any extra intelligence. Moving on to speed, she's at a 3, superhuman speed. She can run up to 115 miles an hour, making her super fast. She may not be as fast as her teammate Quicksilver, but I guarantee you she's a close second. Next up is fighting ability. She's at a 3. Black belt martial artist. She was trained at Xavier's school for gifted youngsters, so she's very well versed in the art of combat. For the most part, every mutant that passes through Xavier's picks up a thing or two in the danger room. Our next category is durability. She's at a 3, above average durability. She is extraordinarily efficient at healing. Her lichen powers came with a healing factor, so she can heal much faster than normal humans. Her healing factor is so efficient that whether she's shot, slashed, hit with blunt force trauma, or even severe burns, she heals quickly without so much as a scar. Okay, moving on to agility. She's at a 4, peak human agility. She is significantly above your average person, and even more agile than our best athletes. Her muscles and skeleton are extremely flexible, giving her the agility of an animal. And our final category is Energy Blast. She's at a 1. She has no energy projection. Her powers don't grant her the ability to project any sort of energy. She's basically a werewolf, and looking at her overall stats, she is slightly above average in every category except intelligence and energy projection, which makes her fairly well balanced. And like a lot of mutants, where she ranks on the grid is not the best reflection of how her power actually benefits her. Her heightened senses, mixed with her razor-sharp claws and teeth, as well as her healing factor, make her a formidable opponent to anyone that finds themselves unfortunate enough to go up against the X-Men's werewolf. She made an appearance in the original animated series, and I'm hoping she makes an appearance in X-Men 97 Season 2.
And speaking of 97, Cerebro, let him know.
Be sure to check out X-Men 97 Reactions with Talent. Don't forget to subscribe.
Definitely go check out my reaction videos. It's a lot of fun doing them, and I hope you all enjoy them as much as I enjoy making them. And if you could, please subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to like the video. Every click goes a long way to helping the channel grow, and I greatly appreciate all of you. That's all for this one. I'm Talent, the Eccentric Collector, reminding you, keep collecting. And until next time, Excelsior!